Qualified government workers are set to receive their mid-year bonus starting tomorrow. The United Nations Population Fund Philippines calls for adequate health care for women on Mother's Day. And Filipino athletes continue to capture medals at the 32nd Southeast Asian Games. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I am Mon Gualvez. We begin the newscast with the Budget Department announcing the release of mid-year bonus for all qualified government workers. DBM Secretary Amena Pangandaman said they will receive their mid-year bonus provided under the 2023 national budget starting tomorrow, May 15. This is equivalent to 1 month basic pay and given to those who have rendered at least a total or aggregate of 4 months of service since July 2022. The government personnel should have also obtained at least a satisfactory performance rating in the immediately preceding rating period. Among those entitled to receive the mid-year bonus are active officers under the Armed Forces, National Police, and Bureau of Fire Protection. The Manila Economic and Cultural Office or MECO is optimistic that the Philippines won't lose its visa-free privileges in Taiwan. MECO Chairman Silvestre Bello III said this is important in case tensions escalate between China and the United States in the Taiwan Strait. Philippine passport holders can stay up to 14 days in Taiwan without visa until July 31 this year, which could still be extended upon evaluation. Taiwan resumed the visa-free entry scheme for Filipinos in September last year after it was halted due to COVID-19 travel restrictions.
We were informed na there might be some policy changes, pero hanggang ngayon wala pa naman. And I'm still confident na yung ating visa-free privilege will not be discarded. Kasi kailangan nilang mga Pilipino
Several government officials and organizations have penned heartfelt messages for Mother's Day. In her message, Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte emphasized the role of mothers in sustaining the values of the Filipino society. For Senate President Pro Tempore Loren Legarda, the Mother Earth should receive the same appreciation and gratitude the public gives to their own mothers. Meanwhile, the United Nations Population Fund Philippines is calling for adequate reproductive health care for women, citing an increase in maternal deaths over the past 2 years. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I am Mon Gualvez. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky has personally met with Pope Francis during a trip to Rome over the weekend. Zelensky spoke with the Pope for 40 minutes at the Vatican and has presented him a bulletproof vest that has been used by a Ukrainian soldier. The Vatican said the pair had discussions on the humanitarian and political situations in Ukraine, and in a message, Zelensky thanked the Pope for his personal attention following the tragedy in the war-torn Ukraine. The 86-year-old Pope has repeatedly called for peace in Ukraine and has sought to play a mediating role between the two clashing countries. The Philippines continue to capture more medals at the 32nd Southeast Asian Games in Cambodia. Gilas Pilipinas women are still in the podium race after scrapping past Thailand 82-70. Team will look to take home the silver medal when they face Malaysia in their final game tomorrow. Meanwhile, the Philippine women fencing team bagged the silver medal in the tournament. The women's saber team fell short against defending gold medalists Vietnam 45-36. And weightlifter Rosalinda Faustino added another silver to the country's medal haul. Faustino's total lift of 184 kilograms was good for the second spot behind Indonesia's bet. The Philippines remains at the 6th spot in the medal tally for the 32nd Southeast Asian Games. Still on the lead is Vietnam with 91 gold, 79 silver, and 87 bronze for a total of 257 medals. Thailand is second, followed by host country Cambodia, Indonesia, and Singapore. So far, the Philippines has bagged a total of 181 medals in the tournament, 37 of which are gold. And those are the top stories of the hour. I am Mon Gualvez. We are One News.